Alright, welcome back to the next episode. After defeating the Ender Dragon, I think that our first order of business should be to go back to the end and actually grab ourselves some wings so we can fly, and some shulker boxes for extra storage. And I'm going to use the nether to travel there because it was pretty far away. So I have some obsidian to make a portal, and it should go pretty quick. And I've also done some maths and divided the coordinates by 8. So it should be at around 213, negative 160. So I think I have to go this way and this way. So that way. Alright, what are the chances of this? That end portal, or where I would put the nether portal to get to where the end portal is literally right on top of, essentially, the nether fortress. What are the chances of that? 2 landmarks in the same sort of spot. Anyways, it's a little bit, it's not like the perfect location, but it'll do. So, here we go, I guess. And here we are. Alright, this ice biome looks familiar. I believe that it should be like down in the ravine somewhere, so hopefully I can find it.
6 hours later.
Alright, I don't know if you can see, but here it is, right here. Perfect. Alright, I think I'm ready to go. Probably don't need some of this. Let's go. Looks like it's right there.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Alright, this is making me really nervous, but it's time to find some elytra, some shulker boxes, and really get some progress. Let's go. Great spot to spawn. Wow. Alright, well, we're off to a great start. And I'm thinking, let's start by going this way, and I gotta make sure to avoid any endermen. And that should land me right on that island. Let's go. And while we're here, I wouldn't be opposed to getting some chorus fruit. Oh man, it's so satisfying to watch chorus fruit break. Oh yes. And while I'm here, it would probably be a good idea to take a screenshot of where that portal is, just in case I don't find another one and I have to come back. The question is, can I ender pearl across this gap? Hashtag YOLO? Please? Yes! Just barely. Well, that didn't take long. One of the first places I checked had one. Now let's see if this one has a boat. That would be incredible luck, if I'm being honest. But, I mean, doesn't look like a big one so far, so it might not have a boat. But that does look like the silhouette of a boat. Yep, it has a boat. Wow. What luck. Now, even though this does have a boat, and I'll get the elytra from this, I'm probably still gonna keep end busting, you know, because it's fun, and I want shulker boxes. Shulker boxes are my love in this blocky world. They are so useful, so I want to get a lot of those. Man, these staircases are so annoying, though. It's like mini parkour, except you keep hitting your head on them if you...
Bruh.
This might take a while just to get up the stairs. Alright, we'll save the boat for a little later, and first clear the rest of this thing. End rods are always good to take. They look pretty nice in builds. And you know, I'm not opposed to purple blocks, if I'm being honest. Now there is some shulker box that's really frustrating me. Is it under? It is under. How am I gonna... Oh, I know. This is your end. It's totally worth it to get that. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Whatever. Perfect. Dragon head acquired. Let's go. And boy, did I get lucky with my first end city, because we have got some wings. This is going to be awesome. And I even prepared in my ender chest for this moment some pre-prepared rockets, so I can fly around and find more cities and portals pretty easily. But let's take a look in these chests. Wow, not bad. Pretty good, actually. And this one is a gem as well, quite literally. Look at how many diamonds are in this one. Holy, I don't think I've ever seen 10 diamonds in one chest before. No way. There's literally no way. I'm at the end city. I didn't even notice this before. There's another one with a boat right over there. That is actually incredible. I don't think I've ever had this kind of luck in Minecraft. Wow. Wow. Well, with our elytra, we can fly over and check it out.
I believe I can fly.
Awesome. Your boat is now mine. Alright, well that was some good busting, but I think it is time to head back. Now let's see if I can do this first try. Here we go. Whoa! Actually, I did. I'm impressed. I'll see you on the other side.
Boring.
Boy, oh boy, is it good to have wings. That actually took a pretty long time, but I got really lucky with end cities. It was just that for some reason, shulkers are so much more annoying than I remember. Like, so much more. Because they kept teleporting away from me and levitating, and it was just all really annoying. But anyways, I am back, and I got tons of loot. As you probably saw in those quick clips, I got multiple shulker boxes full of stuff, and I got 5 ender chests, all of which contain a good amount of stuff. I don't only have 2 dragon heads. I came across like, I think 4 ship cities. So I have 4 dragon heads total, 4 elytras total, which is really cool. So I think I'm gonna get to sorting all this stuff out, and then I'm gonna lay it out just to see what we got. Alright, the organizing is done, and this is what I got. Here we got the tools. So there's a good amount of diamond tools here, which is pretty cool. And they all have a decent enchant, so if I lose any of my gear, I mean, this can help get it back, definitely. The iron stuff is kind of worthless, though. Got a bunch of armor. So this is also really useful for that same reason, but the iron armor is also kind of worthless. I actually, turns out I visited 5 end cities with boats, so I have 5 elytras, 5 dragon heads. This is enough for 25 more shulker boxes than I already have, so if we add the 4 that I placed, 3 in my inventory, to the 25, that's 32 shulker boxes. Say is a pretty good amount. I might need to go back in the future to get more just for efficiency stuff, but it's pretty good for now. And I also got a heck of a ton of diamonds and some other ores. I think it was successful. I don't know about you, but I am really happy that I can now fly. And the first thing I'm going to do is get some enchants on this guy, because I need unbreaking and mending on all of these. So, especially this one, since it's pretty low. So, let's get some books, and let's fix them up. Alright, well now that that's done, and all my elytra are fully ready to go, I have been thinking about what I actually want to build in this area. Finally, I know, because I've just been living on a sprawl of random stuff everywhere. So I went into Creative Testing World and I tried out some designs of what I wanted. I found something I think looks really cool, but you know, that'll be for you to decide, because once again, I'm not the best builder here. But I do need a lot of resources, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Because the build practically goes from, like, or what I'm envisioning at least, goes from here, well, not here, it goes from around, like, where my chests are, so I'm going to have to move my stuff as well, which kind of sucks. All the way over to over here, and I might even have to do some terraforming here to make it look more natural, because it might hang off the edge, depending on how big I go. But I do need a lot of resources, so it's time to get gathering. Alright, so I'm in this amazing cave, mining for more copper, because that wasn't enough. And the cave isn't even it. I didn't know. Look at that. I didn't know that ores could spawn in their condensed form or whatever. Like, you can get, like, blocks of raw copper or whatever. I didn't know that those spawn naturally, so that's cool. But this cave is ridiculous. It's I mean, look at all the copper already. I'm gonna have more copper than I could ever ask for. Alright, so as I anticipated, this resource gathering is gonna take a while, but that's the first portion of it done. I got a bunch of deep slate all ready to go. You can get a sneak peek, maybe, what blocks I'm using here. Got some amethyst. And right now I have this really terrible like super smelter kind of thing that I just whipped up. And I am piling in the copper here. So yeah, that cave, I can't even put into words how big that was. I mean, that cave, like, I wrote down the coords. I could go there for anything. Like, there's so much stuff in there, and like it spans so wide. Like, I could get like anything. Like, that cave is gonna last me like copper and iron and gold and lapis and whatever I want for, like, if I were to be mining it for so long. So that's good. But I think I'm just gonna sit here and let this thing do its job. So I'll catch back with you when all this copper is cooked. Oh yeah, and I did lay out a bunch of copper as you saw, and it is coming along quite nicely, but it is a pain. I have to spread them out, but you know, I have to do what has to be done, so. Man, is that nice to see. All of that copper is looking absolutely beautiful. So this should be enough for way more copper blocks than I need, so I'll just replace some of those out on the field that have already oxidized, and we'll be good to go. I think this should be enough of the copper I need. And I think next I'm going to focus on the nether bricks. And yes, I'm using lots of nether bricks, both red and not red. So yeah, so I'm gonna use my piglin bartering farm, I think, since I need blackstone as well. And that will give me the blackstone and the nether bricks that I need, so I think I'm going to do that. But in order to do that, I need gold, and I only have 20 blocks, which is nowhere near enough. As you can see, that is only 3 stacks, which would only be like 4 cycles of the farm or something. I don't know. But I'm going to have to go to my gold farm first. So I think I'm just going to AFK at my gold farm, then AFK at my piglin bartering farm, and then get those materials, and hopefully it'll be enough. But like I said, this is a fairly big project. I think it looks really cool, and it does take a lot of materials. So let's go AFK. Man, this thing is truly nice to watch in action. I mean, look at all these resources I'm getting. And you're wondering, why am I standing here? Well, apparently I had a massive oversight and forgot to add hoppers here. But anyways, none of the random assorted potions or stuff is actually going into where it's supposed to go. So yeah, that's a problem. So I think I need to add some sort of hoppers here that I just missed. I might have to rewatch the video. But otherwise, this thing is working great, and it is giving me a lot of stuff. Thanks to that AFK session at the gold farm, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Alright, turns out I was just missing 2 hoppers like this. I don't know how I've been missing all these things, but now things are happening. Except not exactly as I'd want them to, so guess I still don't have everything right. Alright, it turns out that there wasn't actually anything I had to fix. Apparently, this system just doesn't accept the splash potions, so we only get normal potions, but that's fine. So let's check on the things that I wanted to get now that all the gold has been used up. Excuse me? Didn't ask for your opinion, mister. Alright, anyways. Yeah, so this is a good amount of blackstone. I think it'll be enough for what I'm trying to do with it, but we'll have to see. Now, this nether brick is what I'm really concerned about. I don't think this is nearly enough to do what I want to do with it. So I could just go to the nether fortress and mine it out, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Because this, I don't get enough of this, I don't think, to do what I want, but this was definitely really successful, and this farm is definitely really good, so. Alright, and with that nether brick we got, I do need red nether brick, so I think we'll get that out of the way, because I don't need a lot of it. But in order for that, I need nether wart, and I don't actually have a lot, and I just realized that you can't bone meal nether wart. Alright, so I pretty much got everything, but I am looking to add some candles into the build, you know, because they look kind of cool. So, for that, I need some honeycombs, which, I just looked it up, I believe are gotten by shearing a honey-filled beehive, which I happen to know where one is right here. But I think I have to put a campfire under it. And then I can shear it. There we go. I got 3 honeycombs, which is not a lot of honeycombs, to be honest. Well, it doesn't look like there are any bees in the nest. Which I think means that I won't be able to get honey again, which is kind of sad, but you know. You know what, I think I might just scrap the candle idea for now and come back to it later, because I feel like getting honeycombs is going to be a project in and of itself, and I'm really just wanting to get this house done. So I think I'll just go straight to building it and ignore the candles for now, and maybe I can get the candles later. Alrighty, this thing is finally done. And when I say done, that's a loose term, because I still have a few things to figure out, you know. It'll probably be in the next episode, maybe in the beginning, but, you know, I don't know what's going to come out of this big smokestack. I don't know if I'm going to add, like, any of those candles, because where the candles were initially going to go was to these smoke things to make it look more substantial. But I think it looks fine. It's just a little bit hazy, you could say. You know, it's kind of transparent, which is what glass is, duh. But anyways, there is some terraforming to do, and you know, I can't really get a good angle on this build because it's in the middle of the cavern, but I really do think it looks nice, and I hope you think the same. I spent a while in creative, like the kind of guy I am, just planning this thing out, so yeah. A big thing that took a while was actually this smokestack, because I knew I wanted something to break up just the 3 main buildings, but I didn't actually know what to do with it other than just like a pillar. And then I realized like I could use the accents I have on the different accents in each different building, which was kind of the scheme I went for, you know, multiple colors, and I just piled them up here to like kind of complete the build. It gives it some closure. But anyways, there is some terraforming I need to do because it actually extends a little past this. You know, it might look fine, but it's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, this does not look natural at all. I did have to fill in some of that stuff. And, you know, I'd like to get better angles on this build, so I might have to clear away some of the mountain. And the floating island, not gonna lie, is looking a little elongated from this angle, but that's beside the point. It kind of intrudes on the build. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but, you know, it's just pointing it out. But I'm not really feeling up to doing any terraforming or anything right now, so. And the biggest problem here, alright, I don't think you're prepared for this. Alright, and it's not even the mobs that are piling out. This is a completely unrelated issue. But the interior, oh my god. Okay. As you can see, the interior is not near complete. It is currently paradise, as some might call it. So yeah, there's a lot of creepers. But anyways, this area, as you can see, is looking pretty trash. And oh my gosh, man, you're ruining the recording. Can you die quietly? I'm trying to record here. Oh my gosh. Even in the daytime, they can still annoy me. And of course, this is the problem with a fire aspect sword. I hit things on fire, then they set me on fire. It's literally like I'm setting myself on fire. It's ridiculous. But anyways, as you can see, the interior is terrible. I don't know what to do for this. I'm not gonna lie, because, you know, it's a big area, but the fact is these accents end randomly, and the texture I have on the outside doesn't actually translate inside, which leaves the inside looking pretty bad. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. My idea is to have like an organic, like, I don't know, like environment, different like biome kind of in each different area, and then this I can just have like I don't even know, but that's essentially the plan. But I am very, very happy with this build, so let me know what you think in the comments. If there's anything you think I should add, any interior ideas. But I think that wraps up the episode for today. So, if you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya!